this is the thing that I haven't been able to figure out, and it's that a previous foster mother that I was assigned to has been diagnosed, I think, with schizophrenia from what she has told me. And I was there when she was being overseen by a psychiatrist. And also, she was admitted to a hospital briefly. So this was really, really long time ago. Like, this was back when I was like 16. So during that time, I knew that like I just stayed away. Like, I don't know what was going on with Susan, but I didn't have any details to her condition. But what I found odd was that um when I was getting older, like approaching my early 20s, that was when the people in the town, so Susan rents a house in an area a little north of the city, and there's like one hospital in that area that services the area around it. So it services, I think, three towns. So it's Aurora, Newmarket, and East Gwillimbury that it services. And everybody in that town, including the hospital staff, were starting to imply that I was Susan. Like, I had Susan's disorder, including the foster family. So the foster father and the foster brothers that I had, and the sister that I had, brother, one brother, one sister, um, that I had, like, not, like, they're both considered, I think they're, like, legally registered as female. Okay, whatever, the foster sisters that I had, I'm still, like, I have a theory that one's a tranny, okay? It's just, they've been doing some fucked up shit. It makes sense as to why they did this fucking, why would you send a kid to get eyelid surgery when they don't even need it? Because probably some other kid was getting surgery or something, I don't know. That's my theory. Like, it came out of the blue. Like, all of a sudden they're like, okay, you're getting eyelid surgery now, and I'm like, why? And they're like, no, you're just gonna go get cosmetic surgery done when you're like 8 years old for no fucking reason. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so basically they've been like implying that, not implying, like, Sean, the foster father, has directly stated that I have schizophrenia. And I'm like, I don't have schizophrenia. You know that Susan has schizophrenia. You know this. You were there when the doctors were assessing her. You were there when she was taking her medication. You've talked to like doctors and everything. Like, you're the one that was there when all of that kind of stuff happened. So that's why I'm like, why are you saying that I have what Susan's having and Susan's fine now? Yeah, that was when things were getting a little like weird. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it just like my mouth went really dry. Like it was sucking the life out of me or something. Yo, that guy sucks. He sucks so badly. I fucking hate that guy. But yeah, he has problems, and they both do. Also, does anyone know what happens, like why a person's eyes get like yellow on the whites of their eyes? Like, I've seen some people and they're like, the whites of their eyes are all yellow. Or some of them have like brown spots in their eyes and stuff, and I'm like, why does that doesn't even seem normal. Like, why is that happening? Um, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but yeah. Basically, anyway. That's when I started to notice some weird stuff happening, and I don't know what was happening. I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why are people doing this? This has been ongoing since I was a teenager. By the way, like, the psychotic people around me, including the foster family, and the fact that like I had to endure significant amounts of abnormal and unwarranted aggressive behavior targeted at me, has been ongoing since I was a teenager. And I have a feeling that the Canadian government intentionally put me here As in, like, they, like, intentionally, like, forced me to live here as a way to, like, for me to get targeted for sexual assault. And they've been convincing me that I've been doing my part in society by getting all these damages, receiving all these damages and wasting my time because they wanted to send some people to prison. And I'm like, that's literally, I don't know what that's called. I'm pretty sure that's called human trafficking. And I've been telling them to, like, fuck off. And the more adamant I am on leaving the country, the worse they become. Like, they've gone retarded. Literally, like, I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah, the foster parents that were responsible for, like, maybe that was, like, their thing, saying, like, oh, you can either marry your foster parent or, like, live your entire life getting raped or something. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? That's psychosis, isn't it? Psychotic. I think they lost touch with reality. Is that psychosis? I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah, that fucking scares me. Sean, the foster father, who was so adamant on the fact that I was Susan, and then have been targeting me for some sort of harassment. I think he wants to marry me because there's no one willing to take care of him. So he wanted me to be his wife in the case that, like, nobody would like him and I would be the one making sure that he was okay for the rest of his life or something. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you after what you did. He didn't even pay for any of my education. He paid for the other two to go to school. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a good idea for me to, like, be near those people. And then now the government is interfering, saying that I have to be willing to accept all of that kind of nasty bullshit. Otherwise, I'm going to be at risk for more nasty bullshit. I'm like, it's the same here and there. Might as well leave the people who were... Oh my god, that's what abusers say. Yeah, what if you leave and you meet more abusive people and, like, everyone's, like, the same everywhere? Like, the fuck? That's fucked up. And they keep, like, thinking I'm a criminal even though they're the criminals, and they think that, like, I'm a doll. Like, they think I'm a robot. Some of them have implied this, not actively stated it, like, not outright stated it, but, like, they actually think I'm, like, this robot and I don't have any feelings, and that, like, I, like, don't know anything and everything's just programmed into my brain or something. Oh yeah, that's what some tranny was telling me. This is a tranny. It's a tranny that's been stalking me since I was in Aurora. And they think that, like, I don't have feelings and I don't have past experiences and I was just, like, uploaded from the computer. And I'm like the episode of Futurama where Fry uploads the personality of Lucy Liu onto a robot and then it's just like, oh, it's just Lucy Liu now. And I'm like, what? Yeah, that show's about crackheads.